I know this is a complaint box video. I normally complain about the rain. I most of the times hate the rain. Some of the few times that I like the rain is when it's hot outside and it starts raining and all of a sudden it freshens up the air. That's when I like the rain. It should probably rain more when it's hot outside than when it's cold. But for some reason, it always rains when it's freaking freezing outside. Obviously, when it's cold outside, it's gonna snow. But it will seem like in the winter or in the fall, it's usually always either raining or snowing. I feel like the summer is just dry as hell. But right now, I'm enjoying the rain. Anyways, this episode isn't even about the rain. This episode is about something else. It's about the place where I just came from, the gym. What am I gonna complain about the gym? Well, stay tuned. Oh, you're still there, aren't you lovely? What I'm gonna complain about today is a few things about the gym that really upset me. Number one, and I know this doesn't happen in every gym, so if it doesn't happen at your gym, then you're lucky. But it happens at my gym and it happens a lot. There's a lot of people that go work out. They sit at a machine and they do a workout and then they just sit there. And you see them and they're just taking their time, just sitting there. You're looking at them because you're waiting to use that machine. You don't want to go and bother them and tell them, hey, are you done? How many sets you got left? I kind of had to use the machine. You don't want to do that because that's kind of rude sometimes, even if you ask politely. So you're just waiting for that person to be over, but you just look at them and they're just there sitting. And then all of a sudden they take out their phone and they start texting. And then you kind of give up on them. You decide, oh well, if I'm gonna wait for him, might as well wait for him or her while I'm doing a workout myself. So you go to a different machine and you start working out. You do your sets. You look over to see if that person is finished because you do want to use that machine that they're using. And when you look over, they're still there. They're still working in the same machine. At this point, you have already used two machines. You've done your sets in two different machines, and that person is still there. Still there working out in the same machine. You come back to the machine, and there's a different person in there. And now you gotta wait for that person to be done. So at this point, you're almost considering just giving up on that workout for the entire day and just doing it on a different day. But you insist. You try to get that workout in because it's essential for your routine. You want to do it. So you wait, and then you get to the machine. And when you get to the machine, you do your first set, and then you get like 3 different people interrupting you just to ask you how many sets you got left. How many sets you got left, brother? I'm stopping myself from doing that because I feel like it's interrupting the other person. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be rude. But I get like 5 different people doing it to me.
I don't understand why. Why does it have to happen to me?
It's another thing I like to complain when I'm at the gym. And this happened to me recently. As a matter of fact, it didn't happen today, but it happened yesterday. I'm in the locker room. I'm changing discreetly because I get it, it's a locker room and you're supposed to change there, but you know, you don't want to expose yourself too much. There's these people that for whatever reason, they feel like the gym locker room is their house. Yesterday, there was this guy, he was changing. You know, at a glance, I kind of look forward, and when I look forward, this guy's just standing there, butt naked. No underwear, no pants, no shirt, nothing on, just butt naked, just standing there. He's looking for something in the locker. I don't know what it was, but it took him about a minute and a half or something like that It took him a while to find whatever he was looking in the locker. And for that whole time, he was just butt naked there, swinging his junk around like he was in his bedroom or in his bathroom. What the f? You're not in your house. Get some clothes on. Put a towel on. Do something. Don't just stand there butt naked. Then you kind of like have to like look the other way or something because you don't want to look directly at it. You want to say something, you want to say like cover up, but then at the same time, if you approach that person to say something, that kind of puts you in the spot, basically making you seem like you were looking at it. Why do people do this? And I know it's not a one-time thing. It's not the first time it happens. I've seen it a bunch of times at the gym with a bunch of different people. They just get out of the showers and they walk into the locker room area butt naked like they're walking around their house. There's a sign on the wall that clearly says, do not expose yourself to other gym members. You have to always wear clothes or a towel at all times. But I bet you if you bring it up to them, they'll get upset. They'll be like, don't you fucking tell me what to do, or stop looking at my dick. Why are you looking at my dick, bro? You gay?
What is wrong with this world?
And it's interesting because it's not only men. You would think it's only men, but I have friends, female friends that I've been to the gym with, and they have told me that the women do the same thing too. The women just take off their bras, throw them around, hang around with their breasts out and stuff, their butts out and everything. So it's the same thing happening in the females, with the females. It's ridiculous. Why do people do this? I don't get it.
Stop! Nobody wants to see you naked.
Unless you're hot, then maybe. Again, I'm only looking at dudes. Unless it's like a co-ed locker room, then maybe you should get naked. I don't know. But let me know if you ever had this happen at your gym. If you hadn't, then lucky you. You don't get to see people naked. It's usually old people for some reason. I don't know what the hell is wrong with old people. Maybe they're just so old they don't give a fuck anymore. But anyways, let me know if you had this happen before. What? We'll see you in the next one.